Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Hammer. Today is Thursday, February 15th, 2024. Today's daily mortgage rate update is sponsored by WNC Lawn and Home Care. That's my son right there, Zachary, owner of WNC Lawn and Home Care. He's sponsoring the show. How much you paying me? $5,000?
No.
1,000?
No.
500?
No.
All right, well, then you're not the sponsor. I've reneged. Our deal is broken. This is Lexi, everybody. So, no, I'm not driving. However, we are sitting in. Check this out. Lovely Atlanta traffic. Look at that. Oh boy. This is why I don't live in the city. How many of you live in the city and deal with traffic like that? Anyway, it's Thursday, February 15th. My name is Hammer with Originator Success. Thank you for joining me. Remember, you can join me live each and every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, as I do the show for you, even on the way to the airport for my boys' trip. If you're watching on the replay, don't forget to give us a hashtag replay in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button, tag a little friend, share us in the group. Let's go ahead and say hi to the live folks here. We got Kelly here this morning, Mallory, Kyle. Great to see all of you. I'm sure a few more will jump on in a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on this morning. I'm going to fire up the screen share. We'll jump over to the technicals and all that good stuff. So basically this morning we got a retail sales report that came in showing that retail sales had fallen more than what was expected. One of the biggest drops in quite a while. They also revised last month's number lower, and we just see heavy swings when it comes to the data these days. If this had come in strong, then we would be, seeing things really terrible this morning. But because it came in weak, it signals a weaker economy, slowing economy, which opens up the door for the Fed to go ahead and cut again. And we, the same conversation that we have every day, right? So right now, what kind of a change does this have? Basically, we still 90% probability that there's no change for the March meeting. The May meeting, though, still at 60%. Really not much of a difference. June, there's about an 85% expectation we'll see a rate cut by June. So that's really the main thing. But mortgage-backed securities are up about 20 basis points on the day. They were up yesterday afternoon. That means rate sheets today are going to be better than yesterday. Not a huge difference, but a little bit better. But you still want to focus. Look at where we were at the beginning of February. Mortgage-backed securities at the beginning of February, 100.42. Now at 99. You're talking 140 basis points down. That's a big difference. It's a half a point in rate, right? 10-year treasury yield at the beginning of February, 3.88, now up to 4.21. Again, that's, 12.21. That's 33 basis points higher on that 10-year treasury yield. We're not going to see all that recovery. So days like today are definitely worth cheering and wanting to see some positive gains. But, we capped out with the worst rate sheets at 7.13, and now we're at 7.09. But at the end of the day, not enough better to get excited about is my take on things. So anyway, that's what I got for you. It's great to see all of you. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Mr. Ron Siegel, Mike Morano, Kenny Rivard. Great to see you as well. And that's it. I'm gonna keep it real short today. Monica Dinkins, good morning. You guys can watch the replay. Like I said, I'm sitting in traffic here in Atlanta, but there's not a lot to talk about. Strong retail sales. My advice, by the way, remains to lock in. I just, that we could see a little bit better. Let me show you the charts again. Let's have a little fun. We'll take a look at this real quick. So looking at the charts, basically, how much improvement would we actually be able to see on mortgage-backed securities? We could see full recovery from the losses we got with the CPI inflation data, and that would put us back up into that 99 range, 99 and a half rather. But I don't think we're going to push up and test any of the this 200-day moving average, this red line here, or even the 25-day moving average. I don't think we're going to go up that high, but it is possible to see some improvement. That would help rate sheets a bit, but not enough to get too excited about. Same thing with that 10-year treasury yield, 4.18. was a technical support level that's now going to act as a resistance level of further improvement. So, floating into next week, there's not a lot of reason to do it. My advice is anything's closing before the March 20th Fed meeting, I would look to lock up. So anything 30 days, I would lock. Anything closes after that Fed meeting in March, the Fed March meeting, I would go ahead and float that because I think we got a better shot of seeing rates improve after that meeting and things. Mike said, which coupon am I looking at? Mike, I'm looking at the 5.5, but it doesn't really matter. Here, I'll show you. We could be looking at the 5.5, the 6.0. They're not going to be too much different. So the 5.5 is up 20 basis points. And again, it's a snapshot. The 6.0 is up 16 basis points. And it depends on where you're starting, what time you ended the day yesterday, all that kind of a thing. So, it's up a little bit on the day, enough that rate sheets will be better, especially because we saw improvement yesterday afternoon. But I had put in our text alerts that if you'd gotten a reprice better yesterday to take it, because I just didn't trust that we would get a very negative retail sales report this morning. And again, it did come in, which is, shows signs, but it's one report. This is one report. It's a good reaction, but then we get some more strength in the other data, and next thing you know, we're back to rates creeping a bit higher. I don't trust this. I would go ahead and lock these rates up, lock up this better pricing. If I had loans in process, again, anything closing less than 30 days, I'd lock it. If it's closing outside of 30 days, I would float it. That's where I'm at. So Monica said Miami traffic is the worst. I'm sure it is. This is Atlanta traffic, y'all. I don't know why people would want to live here. This is terrible. I hate traffic. I hate large groups of people. So, but yet, that's where the airport is. So I got to do it. Mr. Christian, great to see you, Alan. I'm going to see you here in Atlanta a month from now, by the way. I know you live down in this neck of the woods, and we will be speaking together next month. I'm looking forward to that. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye-bye.